Mendoza!
You want to rent it, sir?
Why? I just saw the best part.
Hi, I'm Dylan and this is Not Exactly Normal. You may have heard of Angels with Filthy Souls, McBain, or Rochelle. These are all fictional movies. Or rather, they're fictional movies within other fictional movies. These movies are Russian dolls. I'm telling you, we don't have to watch crap like this anymore. I think he's cute. Well, he may be cute, but I'm just saying we could be watching much higher quality content on CuriosityStream like right now. What's that? Seriously, I've told you this so many times. This is CuriosityStream. It's the place to stream documentaries and nonfiction TV shows. They have all your favorites like nature documentaries, history, science, and they even have a doc about learning to be funny. I'm sure you could learn something from that. You are without a doubt the worst person. I'm just gonna tune you out by watching one of these 35 curated collections of award-winning documentaries, exclusives, and CuriosityStream originals on my phone. You can watch on your phone? Yeah, that's like the whole point. You can watch on any device at any time. It really puts the smart back in your smart TV. But we don't have a smart TV. Just shut up and download the app. You can use my promo code NotExactlyNormal to get your whole year for just $14.99. The whole year? Yeah, what did I just say? There's too many ads on YouTube these days. Falling into the broader literary genre of embedded narrative or story within a story, film or TV within film or TV is a device used to accomplish a few different creative goals.
Bulletproof vest! Great flick! Great friggin' flick!
There are two categories of movies and TV within movies and TV: fiction and nonfiction. Nonfiction are the fictional films and TV shows that feature real-world films and TV shows. The Gilmore Girls are famous for eating an ungodly amount of Pancake House Chinese food while watching everything from House on a Haunted Hill, to Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, to Pippi Longstocking.
We got us a Pippi virgin.
I didn't think there were any left.
Including real-world film and television in fictional film and television helps connect those fictional worlds back to ours, becoming more engaging and relatable. Watching Nick Frost and Simon Pegg in Hot Fuzz watch the greatest piece of modern cinema, Point Break, and then later recreate Keanu unloading his gun in the air in Bro Frustration lets us relate more to their characters. Including real movies in fictional movies can also serve much like a non-original soundtrack, as the director's mixtape that they are sharing with their viewers. It's an insight into their likes, their personality, and ultimately how cool they think they are.
There is nothing in the desert, and no man needs nothing.
What was that?
Just something from a film I like.
While I do think that the choice of film that the Gilmore Girls pick out to suits their characters very well, this desire to share your own personal interests with your audience can stretch belief at times. Would a 16-year-old girl born in 1984 really be into 1958's Queen of Outer Space? For that matter, would a 32-year-old woman born in 1968 really be into 1958's Queen of Outer Space?
Then we're the only men on the whole planet?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, it does rule. So, probably.
You are now officially disturbing not just me, but every person in this theater.
Kirk, you're the only one who's disturbed.
This device can be used in other ways, like in an emotional moment a character might learn something from a pivotal scene in a famous movie, or to reinforce a theme or storyline, whether subtly or not.
Keep your eyes closed. Do you trust me?
I trust you.
You trust me?
I trust you.
Not only do these shared films connect us to the films that are featuring them, but by extension, they also connect them to each other, which means... No, never again. Falling into this genre are the video games within video games, or video game movies. 2007's Hitman movie sees, Timothy Olyphant plays Agent 47? Coming across two kids playing Hitman Blood Money. In Uncharted 4, one of my favorite moments is when Nathan and Elena play the game from the same studio, Crash Bandicoot. Though both of these uses serve more as Easter eggs for fans rather than reinforcing the themes of the narrative. Though I guess you do run a lot in Uncharted. As much as I love to see the greatest movie kiss of all time being given some love in Dunstan Checks In, the greatest movies within movies are the fake ones. The fake movies within fake movies. and TV shows. I'm not calling them content.
It's me, Snakes. I got the stuff.
Leave it on the doorstep and get the hell out of here.
All right, Johnny. But what about my money?
What money?
AC said you had some dough for me.
That a fact. How much do I owe you?
AC said 10%.
Too bad AC ain't in charge no more.
That is a clip from the film that Kevin McAllister's excellent speakers and firecrackers tricked two grown men into believing that was real. To Marv and the Pizza Boy's delight and my great disappointment, that movie is a fake. Like, more fake than regular movies.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Cheapskate.
The fake movie is called Angels with Filthy Souls, and it was created specifically for Home Alone.
Hey, I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead.
Perhaps it's the inclusion of real films like Miracle on 34th Street, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and It's a Wonderful Life that led many to believe this gangster classic was as real as Marv thought it was.
I thought I recognized one of their voices. And I know I heard that name Snakes before.
Snakes?
But alas, the high-key black and white film is faux. It was created specifically to fit the narrative of Home Alone, though its title does take inspiration from a real 1930s gangster film, Angels with Dirty Faces. With fake movies in movies, the filmmakers have the advantage of being able to craft a specific use for them, and in cases where they're used thoughtfully, like in Home Alone, the fake film can influence the narrative quite successfully.
All right, Johnny, I'm sorry. I'm going.
1, 2, 10.
While most fake films are created for use in a specific film, Angels with Filthy Souls did find its way into Detective Pikachu.
Who is it?
Hello?
It's me, Snakes. I got the stuff.
Leave it on the doorstep and get the hell out of here.
All right, Johnny. But what about my money?
It's like the only good part of the movie. In like the worst part of the movie, he's going up the stairs. Other girl's there, she's a photographer. I'm a photographer. Ooh, my dad's a cop, but he's dead. Don't make a Filthy Souls verse, don't make a Filthy Souls verse, don't make a Filthy Souls verse.
What does that mean?
Connecting that to all the different movies that it is in. It's a deep cut on my channel. Do not watch my show. She doesn't get any of the jokes. She's supposed to be a comedian. What is this? This took all day. Within the Home Alone verse, the film was so successful that it spawned a sequel, Angels with Even Filthier Souls, for the sequel of Home Alone.
Hold it right there.
This is the concierge, sir.
I knew it was you. I could smell you getting off the elevator.
But no film has been more successful in its fictional world than the long-running McBain series in The Simpsons, which has spawned not one, but 6 sequels, not to mention the many spin-offs, including McBain, Let's Get Silly. Including McBain, Let's Get Silly. Including McBain, Let's Get Silly. Get to the chopper, let's get silly. That's, let's get silly. But no film has been more successful in its fictional world than 3 shots of dark rum, Kraken, the cheapest, including McBain. Let's get silly. Do it now. What if I do the whole thing like that and then jump cut? Mixed with a thing of Peach Punch, but 6 sequels, including... I call it a mental breakdown.
It's called McBain. Let's get silly. Did you ever notice how men always leave the toilet seat up? That's the joke. You suck, McBain! Now my Woody Allen impression.
Not only do many episodes of The Simpsons feature an entire episode of The Itchy and Scratchy Show and shorter segments of The Krusty the Clown Show, but over the course of 20 plus years, the writers created an entire McBain film, as well as several sequels, by showing clips of it scattered throughout the seasons.
Damn. McBain,
Yes?
I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, stop talking crazy.
No. Just do one thing for me. Get Mendoza.
Mendoza!
You want to rent it, sir?
Why? I just saw the best part.
Not to mention the many, many films that we may recognize Troy McClure from.
Hello, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from such movies as Cry-Yuma and Here Comes the Coast Guard, Revenge of Abe Lincoln, and The Wackiest Covered Wagon in the West, Mothballing Your Battleship, and Dig Your Own Grave and Save, The Erotic Adventures of Hercules, Alice's Adventures Through the Windshield Glass, Lead Paint, Delicious but Deadly, and Mommy, What's Wrong with That Man's Face? 2 minus 3 equals negative fun. And The President's Neck is Missing.
For a show that largely began as a reflection of society's increasing obsession with television, the inclusion of so many fake shows and movies really helps reinforce that theme.
So television's responsible.
Hey, we were watching what are you doing?
Well, you won't be watching these cartoons anymore, ever.
The Simpsons are famous for their myriad of movies and TV shows within their TV show, but many shows have used this device.
Community has several. Most prominently is Inspector Spacetime.
This is the best show I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my God!
A Doctor Who send-up, which itself spawned an American adaptation within the Communityverse.
And now I must sleep with the sexiest woman here, who is also my grandmother.
And who could forget Leonard's frozen pizza reviews?
And today I'm reviewing Eugenio's 4-cheese frozen pizza. That's $5.99 at Kroger's. I've tried it before, and we'll see. Cheese is good.
Throughout Seinfeld's run, the characters would complement their entertainment diet of real films like The English Patient and Plan 9 from Outer Space with a healthy dose of fictional films like Channel and Sack Lunch.
I do wonder how they got in that bag.
So do you think they got shrunk down, or is it just a giant sack?
Rochelle, a young girl's strange erotic journey from Milan to Minsk, is probably the most in-depth film within a show on Seinfeld.
Soaking wet, come in. My name is Rochelle. I'm from Milan. I'm supposed to visit my relatives in Minsk.
Yes, stand by the fire. Take off those wet clothes, you'll catch a cold.
Introduced as a send-up of the 70s and 80s porno chic trend, the film debuts in season 4 with the main gang all separately ending up in a theater showing it before bailing halfway through. And it ends up 2 seasons later as a Broadway musical starring Bette Midler, with its own catchy show tune.
When the naysayers neighed, you picked up your pace, you said nothing's gonna stop me, so get out of my face. I'm having adventures all over the place. Rochelle, Rochelle! Oh. What do you think?
You are so freaking talented.
The other side of this are the somewhat self-indulgent Hollywood film and TV shows that feature the making of film, TV, and stage production.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Here we have the producers Springtime for Hitler,
Springtime for Hitler and Germany.
Tropic Thunder.
You want to get on the train here, or you want to ruin another take, huh?
There ain't no goddamn takes. Ain't no goddamn motion picture.
Bowfinger's Chubby Rain.
It had rained that day, but was it normal rain, or was it chubby rain?
Singin' in the Rain's Dueling Cavalier, The Office's Threat Level Midnight, Friends, Mac and Cheese, and many more.
Rather than using fictional films and TV shows as world-building elements in their narratives, their entire narrative relies on the creation of these fictional films and TV shows.
You never told me you made a movie?
Mm-hmm. It's got action, it's got heart, it's got symbolism.
It's got you?
It's got a lot of me.
I can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, Threat Level Midnight.
A good example of this is 30 Rock, whose entire plot revolves around the production of a TV show called The Girly Show. Sorry, TGS with Tracy Jordan.
What's up, America? I'm coming into your house live. Let me hear you say we love you, Tracy.
But 30 Rock also features many offshoot fake projects that aren't the focus of the show that help flesh out the world of 30 Rock, like MILF Island, The Rur Jur, and many more.
Could it be roar her, gem her?
No, that doesn't make any sense. It's gotta be oral germ whore.
Okay, bye.
Another show that treads this line really well is also one of my favorite things in the entire world. The Please Give Us a Second Season Grinder.
For 8 seasons, America has been watching him grind. Tonight, it all grinds to a halt. Stay tuned for a very special episode, the Grinder series finale.
Starring Rob Lowe as the Grinder, the show centers around an ex-star of a network lawyer show called The Grinder, and his life after the show ended, following him trying to fit in with his normal, non-celebrity brother and family.
That doesn't make him a killer. He's mouthing the freaking shit.
But throughout the series, we get delightful clips of what is my favorite show within a show of all time.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense to me. The senator's suicide.
But the coroner said.
I know damn well what the coroner said. I broke into the morgue last night. I reperformed the autopsy myself. And I found this.
To be honest, I would rather watch the show within a show Grinder than the show Grinder. No disrespect to... what's his name?
Rob Lowe.
No, the brother, Princess Bride. Alexa, who stars in The Grinder?
The stars of The Grinder include Timothy Oliphant, Rob Lowe, Christina Applegate, Jason Alexander, and Kumail Nanjiani.
Alexa, who stars in Princess Bride?
The Princess Bride stars include Carrie Elwes, Mandy Patinkin, and Robin Wright.
Alexa, who stars with Friends from College?
Friends from College stars include Keegan-Michael Key, Cody Smulders, and Annie Parise.
Oh my god, this is the only thing I know him from. Fred Savage. As much as I love The Grinder, I often find that fiction within fiction and fictional culture in film and TV in general can be quite thin and wanting.
In The Good Wife, the characters watch a schlocky cop show called Darkness at Noon, a show clearly made to be intentionally bad, taking a shot at over-the-top, gritty crime shows like True Detective.
You make your own lines.
What's going on? He shot the other guy. Now they're blaming the bald guy. Now she's in trouble.
But would a show that ridiculous actually be something that Alicia Florrick and her teenage children would watch in the era of Breaking Bad?
People just think there are black hats and white hats. But there are black hats with white linings. And white hats with black linings.
In The Office, Jim, Pam, and Andy watch Mrs. Albert Hannah, a film starring Jessica Alba, and a romance between Jack Black, 40, and Cloris Leachman, 83, that is apparently getting a lot of Oscar buzz, despite clearly not being good.
I guess that tracks.
Lily? Lily! Push the reverse button! Reverse the button!
2009's Funny People treads this line, however, and the characters watch Adam Sandler's characters' films, which include him playing a merman and a baby in a straight man, funny man comedy with Justin Long.
Well, you're the one that asked a wizard to make you young again.
I didn't mean this young!
It's obviously bad on purpose, but also it wouldn't really surprise me if I found out that it was real. Unlike Hubie Halloween, which rules.
Okay.
But these fake movies and TV shows aren't meant to be good. They're meant to serve other creative purposes. It's just unfortunate for the world builders out there that one of humanity's largest pastimes is often so poorly reflected in our imaginary worlds. That said, there is one movie whose fake movie is far better than the movie itself.
Sure. You saved my life. Thank you.
You are alone?
I have 2 droids. We've come in search of a ship that crashed near here.
Maybe I can help you. I am Boba Fett.
And hey, without that movie, we wouldn't have Baby Yoda.
The Star Wars Holiday Special is packed full of fake shows. There's a full-on cooking show.
Now, step 2, while we're stirring, we also whip. So it's stir, whip, 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 stir. Stir, whip, stir. Now, let's try it again together at an increased tempo, because precision is very important in this recipe, and we do want to have a fine consistency, don't we? So, and on the count of 1. Stir, whip, whip, stir. Stir, whip, stir.
A hologram ballet. There's not one, but 2 entire music videos, one from Diane Carroll and another from Jefferson Starship. there's an instructional video for a computer, and an Empire-produced piece of propaganda turned slick musical performance with Bay Arthur called Life on Tatooine, which Imperial officers and stormtroopers alike set aside their duties to watch. Fortunately, their helmets hide their tears.
Just one more dance, friend. Just one more chance, friend. One more chorus, one more tune. It's not the end, friend. If you're a friend, then you'll come back to me soon.
Guys, is the Star Wars Holiday Special actually good? While most movies within movies aren't meant to have legs to stand on, there is one that has grown up.
If you're gonna hire Machete to kill the bad guy, you better make damn sure the bad guy isn't you.
Ahead of Rodriguez's Planet Terror, a 70s B zombie movie throwback, Rodriguez decided to include schlocky trailers for fake movies to make the nostalgia ring more true. And so, he created Machete, a fake trailer for a fake movie starring Danny Trejo as Machete. The trailer rules, and 3 years later, it was turned into a proper feature film. While a fake movie turned real movie is a pretty impressive feat, even more fun are the fake movies within fake movies within fake movies. The Inception of movies. Except, not Inception. Similar to how the Itchy and Scratchy Show is a show within a show within a show, The Good Wife also goes one step deeper into the meta. In The Good Wife First, there's a show riffing on AMC's Talking Bad and Talking Dead, called Talking at Noon, which is a panel show discussing the fake show Darkness at Noon.
Now, we're going to talk all things Darkness at Noon in just a sec, but first, spoiler alert, Sam is dead. John was arrested, Linda gave birth, Miguel did look at the flowers, and the yellow arm was moved.
It's a fake show talking about a fake show in a show, which makes this show a show talking about a fake show talking about another fake show in a show. Meta.
What's going on?
But TV isn't alone. On the film side of things, we have the revered Stab franchise. Never heard of it? Well, in Scream 4, the film opens with a classic Scream opening, and the two leads are quickly stabbed.
What does it say?
It says, I'm not outside. I'm right beside you.
As the title card for Stab 6 comes in, the camera pulls back to show Kristen Bell and Anna Paquin watching Stab 6 on TV. Soon, Kristen Bell, in a big twist, stabs Anna Paquin and the logo for Stab 7 appears, before the camera once again pulls back to reveal Amy Teagarden and Britt Robertson watching Stab 7 on TV, succeeding in placing a movie within a movie within a movie. Wow! Going one level deeper into this nonsense are the movies within movies in other movies, like 1986's Legal Eagles, which features characters watching Singing in the Rain, a film that itself features a fictional film called The Dueling Cavalier.
Oh, hey.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feel, I'm happy again.
So what should I talk about next? Please let me know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for new episodes of Not Exactly Normal as often as I can make them. Hopefully more than twice a year. You can blame him. Thanks for watching.
Oh my god, you're so cute, buddy.
Boo! $250 for this? I want to see the manager.